Hello there, it's Hayley from SevereWeatherTV.com with the latest severe weather outlook. The outlook for May 26th, as it were. So this is what's up at the moment. Cyclone-wise, we have still major Hurricane Amanda. Amanda has weakened, but still major hurricane status. And for the US, today and tomorrow and the day after, 15% chance and then 5% for day after tomorrow. And so, let's take a look at this cyclone. Well, it's a tropical cyclone, but more people would call it a hurricane. So this is Hurricane Amanda. Amanda, who now holds the record for strongest hurricane of May. So Amanda got really quite up there. But luckily, Amanda has been far away from land. And so, yes. So these are some satellite loops. This one gives you a little bit more perspective of where Amanda is in relation to the coast. Per the Servicio Meteorológico Nacional in Mexico, they are expecting very strong rains for Jalisco and Michoacán, some strong rains for Colima, and some lluvias in general for Nayarit. Lluvia's been rain. Right-o. So let's take a look at the models. So this is a good visualization of how this thing is supposed to dissipate basically out in the ocean. So as you see, these are, the color coding is the winds higher up in the atmosphere, 850 millibars or something of the sort. So, the edges of this thing obviously could be reaching Mexico, but the center of circulation should stay far away from land, quite hopefully. Here's a graphic that shows the predicted intensities. Obviously, you've got this one who's a complete nut job, who's saying, yes, it's going to stay as a major hurricane for quite some time. But quite a lot of consensus from everybody else on the fact that it's debilitating right now as we speak. So in the United States today, or for the next few days, here is an overview of what the forecast is for severe thunderstorms for the next few days. Here's what was happening at the time I loaded the page. So 2 tornado warnings, in fact, both for the state of Texas. And severe thunderstorm weather-wise, there were warnings all over the place, right? So in general today, this is the map that shows the probability of a tornado, so 5% chance today. Here's the map that is almost the exact thing. I'll just go ahead and forward it over to the hail map. So there's a difference. There you go, back and forth. So this is the wind map that shows the probability of 58 mile per hour and greater winds, and this is the map that shows the probability of 1 inch or larger hail. And what you might notice if you've been paying attention to the US severe thunderstorm outlook, no black hatch there is, so they aren't expecting, or there's nothing indicative in the models anyhow for the significant hail, which would be 2 inch or larger hail instead of just 1 inch or larger hail. Righto, so here's some web pages you can go to, and of course there's now actually a direct link to this experimental thing. I'm hesitant to even load it because it breaks so often. Yeah, that is just so, it did that the other day, didn't it? My computer just breaks all the time. But yes, this, if the thing is working right, will automatically update, and the map will update too. And if you're using certain browsers and it hasn't broken, it'll actually read out new warnings to you as well, which, Yeah. Anyway, so that is it for today. Have fun.